Ding.
I'm Pickle Rick! Shut up, Meg.
What's up, everybody? What's up, Ricard? And there's kimchi. Oh, wait, what's...
There we go. Sorry about that. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? We had Joe Russ, James Randolph here early, chitty chatting it up. Mr. Egg Cake, probably a couple of the people that have now run off the list. There's your Raj, how you doing? AJM. Did I just see Chris in there? I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Steve Adler's, Malaga's Sirius Sim. Trickadane, Maurice Walker, what's up, Minky? Big 8 News, Beard, what's up, buddy? Let's see, C2S is here, Clive, see, Norman, I got that, see, Now Try TV, Bazang, what's up, Dave, with a 95 streak watch, or 95 stream watch streak. JSS, Zap, Sparky, PJ, Frankie, let's see, I think that's everybody I can see at the moment. Anyway, how's everybody doing, and what was that, Deepo?
So, Jacques Attack, hi Jacques Attack, has requested the deep voice. Yes. So, Twitch ad warning is right at the... Yeah. What's up, Steve? Mix of rain and sunshine today here in Germany. What was that? Feedback's a little weird. Yeah, we were supposed to rain all day here, but instead it rained in the morning and then the sun came out. So it's just a swamp ass outside. Yes, it is. What's up, Benji? I got my old guy assist. Got that. Found that finally the other day. There's this too. A Black and Mild Jazz cigar that I
had planned on smoking today, but like I figured go out there, supposed to be in the low 70s, supposed to be like rain all day, figured I'd be out there, smoke a cigar under the tin roof, because fuck yeah. C2S.
Expected. But no, instead it just sucks outside. Yes, it does. What's up, Andy? Next time England gets a decent rain, it's going to wash away this summer. Perhaps 70. Oh, Fahrenheit. Yes, not 70 Celsius, Mr. Come on. Did someone say blunt? No. I haven't done one of those in a while, Mr. Dark Lord. Let's see. Oh, there's a fama. That's handy for reading IC markings. Yes. I need to get a bigger one. I feel like the square ones are probably a little more a bit sore.
And one set of glasses, of new glasses, showed up at the place because it was done on 2 separate orders. Like the readers showed up, the little freebies. So hopefully it should be showing up this week, the rest of them. I'm going to call them on Tuesday or on Monday and remind them, hey, I'm coming for them. But remember, there's 2 orders, so don't think I don't want them and send them back and shit. Because some places get a little quick on the draw with that. But I don't know if Vision Works does or not, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's get our toast going. Oh, and I just, you know me, Dark Lord. I get into one project from the other, and then this past few days project is getting the scum server set up since it's getting busy. So let me hold on. Before we do the toast, hold your toast. All right, I'm gonna stick that Post-it on my phone and get there because I gotta go to bed a little early tonight anyway. Because me and my dad, cheers everybody, are probably gonna hit the range tomorrow. He wants to fire an M16. They have one for rent. I'm gonna take my pistol. Oh, sorry, my Glock pistol, my pistol, Dolores 300 Blackout, and my AR-15 as well. What was that? Just redeemed. Dave with the toast. Cheers, everybody. No, not at me. Z2S, thank you for the gifted sub to Hawknet. Who, what? Did I miss something, or is that a previous thing? What time is it? 4:14. So we got 15 minutes to the first VertoThermoWhoofle. What's that, Red Dwarf? Fish Online. What's up, buddy? I see you sending your stuff in there. Malagus. I think I said hi to you already. Trekkie Dane. I'm pretty sure I said hi to you. Steam Elements is here. That's always useful. Amazes me how much exercise and extra fries sounds alike. Yeah, I just got 2 bags of frozen French fries today because that's kind of what I do. Did you miss Benji? I showed you the magnifying glass. Maybe you stepped away. And what was the other thing? I don't remember what the other thing. Oh, my cigar. Yeah. So, sort of new stuff-ish. Oh, I see. You gifted on the other, so on Hockness's street. Okay, yeah. Gotcha. And yeah, the thumbnail, if you weren't there Wednesday, is we got our battle bricks in. So this will be an A10. We're going to finish this on Wednesday when we do... we're doing the spaghetti cold weather MRE. We'll see how it is. It should be dehydrated, so it's not going to be the usual slop into regular MREs. But we're going to finish putting this together and do the spaghetti cold weather military MRE this Wednesday. Oh, and I don't know that I'll be doing a scum stream tomorrow. What was that? Whoa. Big 8 News. Gifting 10 memberships to the Gaggle of Goofballs on YouTube to Flying Harlequin. That's cool. Borked Bits, Silver Schmied, Pixel Raid, Gerald, Heinrich Shaz, Uncle Stewie, a tremendous, and Lord Pig. That's cool. We got some scumbags in there. Much appreciated, buddy. Cheers, my man. Oh, no, yeah, Scum. Now that Scum works again, I got my server going. I'll show you some shit with that. Let me put this up on a poll here. Where is that? Enable poll. Who plays Scum or would like to play Scum, or if you're not a gamer or whatever? I'm kind of curious up there. You know, just hit the number and press enter. Kind of curious. What to do to get membership, as for card. Basically, to have a chance to win a membership, like a gift membership, you just kind of gotta be there, and you cannot be on your brand account. Like, if you stream, like how I go everywhere as Scrufdog, that is my brand account. That's the account we interact, you know what I mean? So I can't win a gifted membership. So as long as you're on just a regular ass YouTube account, just be around, and YouTube is, the gifting thing is purely randomly picked by YouTube. Now on Twitch, you can pick people or have it randomly do stuff. Oh my word. Whew. Let's see. Play often, play on and off, would like to play. Let's see, who would, Frankie, Fama. Fama, did you ever get a computer? Weren't you still sorting out trying to get a computer to play? Or did that ever work out? 69. Well, that's a whole nother game there, Mr. A Cake. For not your for Tetris. Well, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with some Tetris. It's a windy night there, AJM. Where are you at? Where are you around again, if you don't mind me asking? JRS Scum, nah, but hit me up if you ever want to play Unreal Tournament 2K4. Hold on. Yeah, I actually have that on Steam, because that's when Unreal Tournament 2K4, and like I can prove it, but like there's no like solid, I don't know. But what the hell's the game that you play where you're driving around playing fucking soccer in like a car? Whatever that is, that was pretty much created by me and like 6 or 7 other dudes in Unreal Tournament 2K4. We created a mod called Carball. We made fucking, because when they took the fucking buggies and just drove around, and you would bang them into a fucking goal, and then we added boosts, and then we started creating custom maps and adding all this other shit. And Rocket League, yeah, that's it. Thanks, Ranquest. But like, you can go back on the forums and see like my map pack for fucking Carball is it's still downloadable. So I downloaded it, Unreal Tournament 2K4 on Steam, and I'm trying to figure out if I can work those maps into the game again, because I'd love to fucking play them, but I haven't. Oh yeah, it's 420, everybody. I haven't really messed with it much, but like I kind of feel like we were like the roots of fucking Rocket League and shit. Like I don't know. Rocket League is Unreal UT based. Oh no, I'm not saying it's Unreal Tournament, not at all. I'm just saying we created a thing that is now the same thing Rocket League is, like on whatever engine they did. But I don't know. Anyway, grab a vape, grab a puff, grab a drink, grab a sip, scratch your kitty, pet your dog, pinch a nipple, grab a butt. But whatever you do, a cheers to you. Carmageddon, one of the greatest games ever created. But nah, man, Carball was fucking great. The funny thing was one of my claims to it was like we were fucking playing around and like the ball bounces around, bounces off the frame of the goalie, and it would go this way, go that way, and I went, guys, man, we gotta add a ting. Like, what do you mean? I'm like, when it hits the fucking rail, like if it bounces off the goal frame, like it's gotta be like ding. So like we added a fucking ting to it. Yeah, that was fun doing it, dude. And that's when I had my way ridiculously old gaming laptop. And I did all the design work and shit on it on that. Ting. All right, let's see here. So out of those, you gotta have the ting. You gotta, dude. It's fucking, it's very important. I'm pretty sure I made that quote exactly. I gotta have that ting, man. Like, you got to. Instead of Counter-Strike, we played Soldier of Fortune 2 online. Yeah, when I, doing all that, when, online FPS is really kicked in, I was mostly doing Call of Duty. But you gotta remember, I started at Call of Duty. When I say Call of Duty, I don't mean like Call of Duty 1. I mean like the fucking first one. I've been playing it since because I'm old. But it's gotten to the point it has the current iteration, well, the current past, what, almost 10 years of Call of Duty has been absolutely nothing to do with the first, what the game used to mean. It used to be like ultra realistic, you know, let's do some historic-ish kind of things, you know, make it this look good, make that, you know, realistic, and now it's might as well just be a fucking space pew, whatever. Battlefield's kind of getting that way too, but they're trying, I think. With that, no, I mean, I was back in that day, I played a lot of Doom. Do you think grab a tit is what the song I Got You Babe actually means? I mean, it could. You know, boop, I got you, babe. It could, like, they could have misheard it or be mispronouncing it. It could say, I got your boob. Before it's all shite online. That's why I got my scum server going now. So those who said they would like to play, do you actually have a machine that can play? Or does it, yeah, I was going to try on a MacBook, but I figured it would be better to buy a cheap Windows. Okay, so you don't have anything just yet. But yeah, those who would like to play it, like, do you have a machine that it would work on? That you'd need a new PC? So that's kind of what's kind of holding you back from fresher games, I guess. Because that is, I mean, it's always been a little resource heavy, but now that they're adding a lot of stuff, it's getting a little more resource heavy. Give me 20 minutes and a few tokens. I'll be spinning up the AI for real. I got your boob. Oh my, I'll be spinning it. I got your boob. Oh my God. Apparently, I know at least one person that just, they're trying, or they're going back and forth between whatever paid version of ChatGPT, ChatGTP, yeah, and whatever the upgraded Grok is for doing goofy stuff like that. He's kind of messing around with it. Mr. A Cake says you wear your wife's tits on your own tits. Sounds a little messy, but I mean, all right. Need to be close to the woofler though to feel the heat. The UV comes from the screen. UV. Oh, right. Yeah. That's, yeah. Speaking of UV, I forgot. Like, we gotta sterilize everybody since Clive isn't doing it. I remember that on Wednesday. I was like, shit, we haven't been getting sterilized on Saturdays because that's usually Clive's job. But now that's my job. So, are we ready to be sterilized? Why is that? That's weird. There we go. Boop. Sterilize that. It's the good stuff there, baby. There you go. My eyes! Oh, God! Well, I guess I don't have the PC to play Scum even if I wanted to. Is he a Chad GTP? Nah, he's not like some AI. Oh, God, he's just like he uses it. He told me he primarily uses it to plant the faces of his friends into absolutely ridiculous and potentially funny, gross, compromising positions in photographs and videos just to make fun of his buddies. I was like, cool, all right. I mean, that's a great use of AI, I suppose. Make sure live. Yeah, make sure you're on live. It's usually over there. Or wait a minute. Chat's this way, but that's chat. It's like over here. Somewhere over there. What's a chad? You know, shut up, mister. You know what chad is. Alright. So I guess I'm the only one that plays often around here, which is good. So it seems everybody just needs a computer to play it, from what I have picked up so far. That's a bummer of a restriction. Now their faces have been fed into the machine. The machine! Chomp chomp. Yeah, that's my covert scanning method. Look under live chat and make sure it says all messages. That's right, it says, is that the new thing? It doesn't say live chat, now it says all messages. Benji says, I need orange light therapy. Yeah, all my light strips in here are white. The other office had colored light strips, but that's also why it had not so great lighting. But yeah, these are all just, these are 55, 55K or 5500K, LEDs. Time to go back to IRC. Oh, you fucking kidding me, dude? Oh, the simple times where I only had to run a fucking 1,000+ line of custom MIRC coding so that I could run servers like fucking lightning fast. Me and the other server owner, he was an actual coder. He coded a lot of the servers. We had a whole network across the Atlantic up in the UK, and then we had 2 servers over here. He did all the custom server software, and then we had a 4th ghost server, which was like just this fucking invisible administrative server that we could do anything. Like we could even simulate you talking in chat if we wanted to, which we only did that to goof off. But we made it obvious. But he did all that, and he could not come up with an MIRC or Merc. We just called it Merc. A Merc script that was faster than my fucking derpy dumbass fucking I'll make it work scripts, because he would try to fucking ban me and I'd fucking end up banning him because it was, oh my god, it was funny as shit. We used to have script wars all the time. He could never get his scripts faster than mine. I have no idea why, because I thought I was doing them fucking clunky, but apparently they were lightning fucking fast. What's up, Oddbjorn? How are you? Oh man, I miss MIRC. It was fun. I think though, what was the last version I had? It was like, for some reason, 6 sounds about right. I think that was something like that, but it was great. Oh yeah, VertoThermoWhoofle time. Where's our queen? Has our queen not shown up? She may be busy. 6.51, is that the current version, or is that just the last version from fucking 25 plus years ago. No, Liz. All good over there? Good. Maybe because you were skipping dumb things like input sanitation? Probably. I wouldn't be surprised if he had some extra checks in there where I knew if I raw dogged it just because I could type faster than some of this other bullshit. So yes, there were times when a misspelling, because there were no checks, crashed the entire fucking network for a couple of minutes, which I always thought was hilarious. Because I'm everybody, it's like one of those things, everybody but him thought it was funny. Because we'd come back and I'd just be like, oops. And they'd be like, you dumb motherfucker. And everyone else would just be laughing their ass off. It was funny. We had a good time. Man, we had a few different, what we have? He ran 3 networks and I was admin on 2 of them. I was the security admin, meaning I did everything I could to break the server to make him fix it. And, I helped keep assholes out as well, yada, yada. All right, let's play with some fire. Ugh. Number 1. Woo! 1 for Freddy. Setting chat on fire. Never do admin. Ah, we had so much fun. Woo! Ugh. Yeah, it looks like Monday will be. I think it was pretty sure they said Monday would be the day the new scum update, and it's the next patch. They're adding, looks like mutant labs, mutant bears. Ed's mom might be in it now. Oh, good. Our queen just made it. Excellent. Cheers, Liz. Oh, couple more things and then I'll get off of scum because I know not all of you are gamers. In 3 hours, so about 7:30, I'll be doing a scum stream post, because we usually end here around 6:30, 6:45 on the adjusted schedule. So we'll be doing just a chill thing. We'll run around, do our things, see how the new settings on the server feel. In case you're interested, I actually have this stream redirecting to that one, which at this point I'll go ahead and set that to public. And then I'll drop that in a couple places. Talk amongst yourselves, Twitch view. Oh, right, yeah. Not all of them. Oh, yeah. Well, actually, after I was going to say, oh, yeah, hey, by the way, but I'll wait for the ad to be done since some people are dealing with that. Then I'll show you. I'll take a really quick view because, like I said, I know not all of you give a shit, but this really sweet piece of software that I'm using now to run my scum server that's running downstairs. Is the vote not on the YouTube stream? Yeah, just in chat, just hit a number and then hit enter. There, Deltic, and welcome, buddy. Ad? Well, yeah, you don't. Well, yeah, I'll go into that after the ad's done. Hold on there, Zack Attack. I'll leave that up for a little while longer. I'll take it down right before we C2S coming in on clutch right there. I'll take it down right before we go to checking out the stuff people are sending in. Maybe tickle the stuff. Oh, yeah. See, it's been heating up. It was kind of rocking itself. I almost made it earlier. VPNs, no ads. Do you have a computer that could play it, Oddborn, or are you amongst the others who don't have the proper PC for that game? And same question to you, Deltic. Look at those PJ. Yeah, I got my my Garfield jammies on. It says I hate Mondays, and he's eating a smiley face. Because goddamn right. Oh yeah. So I'll do my thing now that the ad's back. In case you didn't know, if you have Amazon Prime and you have Twitch, you can like link the accounts together through Twitch, and then you get Amazon Prime sub, which means you can subscribe to a channel on Twitch free for 1 month. You just have to manually pick it every month, and then you don't have to worry about getting ads on the Twitch. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, but I'm pretty sure everyone's here has already done that. But you know, we get that. I said I get one thing a week, and I keep forgetting to cash that in, so I just did that real quick. Now, moving on. And I can't play most games because of the migraine. Oh, migraines. Yeah, that's fucking terrible. Haven't had one of those in a while. Jammies going to Walmart. I have gone to Walmart and Jammies before just to, I forget why, I just did not feeling like anything. Just time to go. Prime benefits are dwindling. I mean, what do you expect? Come on. Deltic says, I'm building a new main PC. My old one served me well, but is now in its teens. Well, at what state are you in building your new PC? Like, are you looking at days, weeks, months, eons? Wow, what was that crack? Not smoking crack. I mean, I thought I heard her crack. Why? There's a beard hair right there. Let's put that over there. Oh. See, besides that, just so C2S can sleep well for the rest of the weekend. And look, they're charged, ready for Wednesday, so I can forget, and then you'll remind me. Hold on. Alexa, set a reminder for every Wednesday at 4:15 p.m.
On that now, what would you like to be reminded about every Wednesday at 4:15 p.m.?
Outside mic for C2S.
I'll remind you every Wednesday at 4:15 p.m. to outside mic 2S.
There we go. Well, we got it covered now. Tablet music? Yes, we have tablet music. Super low? Does everyone think the music is like super low, or is it, I haven't changed anything. Is that the standard volume level? So what do you think there on Twitchies? How's the music level? AGM says, why is Mike always outside? Why don't you invite him in? Well, the problem is I leave Mike outside every time I do a stream because I always forget to go get him off of the window while their, I guess, brother is sitting in the charger, occasionally improperly sitting in the charger and not charging. So I missed it for a couple weeks, I feel. Low, kind of good. I mean, would anyone object to me taking it from -36 to say -33 decibels? Let's see. Not sure how long it'll be to complete I plan my builds carefully, and I'm still getting a few parts together. Looks like it's going to be a Linux box, given how bad Windows is. Gotcha. Oh yeah, I wonder, see if they're doing that update. I wonder if they're doing Twitch drops. I'll have to check that out. Alright, let's see. I'm actually gonna sneak a quick peek on that. I'll get all this gamey stuff out of the way for the non-gamers. But even if you're not a gamer, feel free to stop by, because we're usually just chilling anyway. I mean, it's my server's literally called the Scrufdog's Chill Spot, so like, you know, we're not really getting crazy out there. Where is the Twitch drop thing? Because I know there's, you're live. Yes, I'm pretty aware of that. Thank you. Well, of course, I shouldn't really say that because there's a couple times it's like, oh shit, when did I hit that button? Anything from Scum that looks like it's obvious coming up? Not really. Oh, wait a minute, all the way down here. Nothing obvious. All right, I'll have to check. When the update drops, have you played Ball Bit X? That sounds like something that involves leather and spikes. I'm kind of interested. What is that? Negative dBs. Why so negative? I don't know how that shit works on like I don't really understand why decibel meters are in the negatives. Like I understand how they work and turn that up just a pinch. Like I understand how they work. I mean, it's still, you know, it's a logarithmic fucking deal going on there, or like an audio scale or audio. Is it scale? Whatever. God, I know that's not the right word. It is logarithmic, like audio. I forget. I know like the curve. Like isn't it's an audio something. Feeling like there I'm missing the term there, but yeah. Well, yeah, I guess, yeah, you would do, since you're, yeah, I mean, I guess that doesn't make sense. You're reducing the signal. I guess I'm just so used to, you know, turning up the volume, whereas technically we're turning down the volume and then restoring it to its original volume, which could be quite too loud. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. 3 decibel doubles the volume? Not on this scale. Don't think. Yeah, I don't know how any of that stuff works. Or halves. When an antenna, you want 94 decibel or 100. In AV, they just call it the reference level. Radio is measured in negative decibel as well. Yeah, like radio signals. Like I deal with that on the telemetry systems that I work on. You can get the raw, you know, signal, cell phone signal, decibel ratings at them, and they're all, you know, the lower the number, well, you know, once you take off the negative symbol, the lower the number. Well, actually, yeah, I don't know. You know, negative 60 is really good. Negative 100 is when you start having a serious effect on signal and data quality. But they run really well between like negative 50 and negative 70 decibel. Signal noise ratio attenuation radio talk words. Yes. Straight wire has a reduction of 0 decibels. Mr. Egg Cake is freaking out. Okay. All right. And one more thing to show you in case you do occasionally play Scum on my server. I have this new, and then I'll end the thing here too. I have new server manager software, so I can do anything I need to on a server from anywhere as long as I have an internet connection. And it has got the coolest, fucking derpiest stats I have ever seen, and I think it's fucking great. So when you log in, you see this, Scrufdog's chill spots. I don't know why that's supposed to be, yada yada. Team Clam Slam, that's my squad right now, but that's just because I've been working on the server. Boozy's in the lead right now, but that's because the devs figured out that there's a bug that the admins aren't on the all of the leaderboards, so I'll probably be back there soon because I actually have 785. But anyway, look at these goofy ass stats you can get. Survive. Let's see, body. Top eaters, like it tracks how much food you eat. Top alcohol drinkers. I don't think that one works yet. There's some that don't work. Let's see. This is great. Most bear maulings. Who's in the lead? Ed. Ed is in the lead with 4 bear maulings. Like how much distance you've walked. Top swimmers. How much you've swam. There wasn't any of that before, so it's good to see. But there's all kinds of cool stuff. You can look at squads, you can see when bunkers are active, you can see kill feeds, like who's gotten killed by what, which is basically mostly just NPCs killing people. You can look at the economies, how much sell, like what's been sold, who's been selling what. And that's the public one. The admin side of it is insane, dude. Like that is a wicked piece of software for 10 pounds. Whatever 10 pounds is in US dollars a month. Like that thing is wicked cool. God, like bear maulings. Now, of course, like we fired it up, and I hadn't even found that one yet. And Ed goes, "God damn it!" And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "I'm at the top of the leaderboard for getting mauled by bears." I'm like, "What? How's that?" And I was like, "You've gotten killed by bears 4 times? What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?" Snake attacks. I know there's at least one survival game out there that either had or has snakes in it that you could get randomly bit by snakes when you're running around in the woods. Not games. Now games fat shame. It tracks your calories, all kinds of stuff. And then if you're a loot goblin in video games, it sees how many items you've picked out of stuff. Like it's pretty fucking funny. I guess we'll do Pussy and Pianos in about 15 minutes. Adultic says, Scum could be interesting if I could host and run my own private server. Kind of interested in it. You don't need much to run a server, a private server. You just need something with half decent single core performance on the processor. And if you're doing a little private server for like you and like less than 5 people, like all you're gonna need is like a minimum of like, I mean, you could probably run that bitch off of 12 gigs of RAM machine, 16 gigs. Like a lot of people will run their private servers off of the Nook style PCs with a processor with, you know, higher clocking single core performance, because the whole server runs off of 1 core, but it doesn't really run hard. You can run a decent server off of like an i8. Good. Oh yeah, poll is done. Good call. And the server software is free. Like you can get it hosted on other sites, but if you want to do your own private server, you just download it for free. Get all your ports set up the right way, and then it'll show up on the master server list, assuming you don't have to deal with a fucking bug like I am. Mine happened to get hit with the bug. Serverless bug, but that's alright. I'll get it sorted out. Oh, there it is. Closed. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and think that off. Boop. See, that's public, that's good there. We can get that out of the way. Cats are a little early. He got attacked by a bear and he liked it possibly. He may like bears. He may like bears. You don't know. 2 of the most common elements in the universe are hydrogen and stupidity. Yes. God damn, Benji, you're fucking spot on that one. If anyone is interested in running a server for free, you might be able to use Oracle free tier. I have no idea. 7 Days to Die is massively improved and different these days. Might be worth a look at the current release. I don't know. I've seen that a little bit. It's doesn't quite grab me like when I watched the gameplay. It's like one of those games like I don't mind watching, but I don't know that I'd get into playing, if that's what you mean. Will it run on ARM? I don't know. I don't think so. Not really sure. And like they have Linux. I know they have Linux and Windows versions. Like maybe Mac. I don't pay attention to Mac stuff, so I can't tell you anything about Mac, but I think they have a Macintosh version of it, which means there might be a Mac server thing. A remote server renting. Yeah, you can rent Scum servers. Generally, depending on player count, it's usually you're looking at $12, $13 and up. $12, $13 usually gets you 4 to 6 players, and then it's usually like a couple bucks a month for each additional 2 to 4 players or whatever. My original Scum server was hosted, but then I realized I had a machine downstairs that was very capable of hosting game servers, and all it did was sit there and play fucking movies for me every once in a while. So that's why that's running my Vane server and my Scum server, and if my Scum server keeps picking up the pace, then I'll probably turn the Vane server off so I have more RAM and RAM available, and just general CPU usage available for the Scum server. Because Vane is kind of in limbo right now. It's way early access. There's no real fantastic updates coming out. So it's like I get a guy, and let's say in the past 5 or 6 weeks has probably logged in 3 or 4 times. Something with an M. It's like something with M and some letters and numbers there, but like every once in a while you get somebody on there, but if the Scum server kicks off, then I'll just stick to that. What's up, Web Devi? How are you this fine weekend? It was supposed to rain and be awesome, but instead it's sunny and humid and stupid. Thomas says, well, hydrogen is rare in comparison. Yeah, actually, that's pretty also accurate. What is brown and has holes? Swish shit. You can thank ferocious female freedom fighters for that gold. Oh boy. We're back with the 4 Fs. Oh, alright, let's see here. What do we have showing up? Zoop. We have our weekly Juvinator update from Red Dwarfer. Zoop. Let's see, Night Walk. Oh. Is that? Oh, that was from the other day. Oh, yeah. Sorry, it's still a good picture. He's just watching. That was last week's picture for everything. Just like, All right. Anyway. Oh, wait. Okay. This week on the Night Watch with the computer in the window there. So you got a little bit of some red thing over there that looks like it's almost like a light. Got the curtain there. It looks like in the reflection. Oh, it might be in a, yeah, it looks like a reflection. Good to see you doing a thing. You hear cat? Yeah, they're at the door just meowing. Butter chicken pie. Of course, a piece of chicken was decurried and given to a very patient Jubs. Yeah, at this point, if I start making certain chicken stuff, I'm going to have to set some aside for the kiddies as a little treat. Especially if I do like a chicken and rice thing. Set some unseasoned stuff on the side. I think they just understand that when those dishes are out, that it's usually about an hour from when I start flapping my mouth, and it's been almost an hour. So I think that's what that's all about. That's the one moment, please, slate. Ooh. Got the screen replaced on the PC. Okay. A little wireless card looking thing right there. SanDisk. That's probably not a wire. That might be. Server number, whatever number. Meow. Meow. Oh, look at the little speakers. They're like little footballs. It's a little football. That was cool. Circuity. Wow. That's Hynix, so that's memory there. But that's a RAM stick. Is this like board mounted RAM and then additional, or is that for something else there? Down there. As I have seen some motherboards, they come with, RAM soldered on, and then you can expand it as well. AJM wants to know, is that the touchscreen thing? I do believe it is. I do believe it. Yeah, it's got a, look, it's got a stylus. Where is it? Right there. It's got a stylus, so that's got to be a touchscreen. Dumbass. The 4 chips bottom left are 1 GB flash for the onboard SSD. Okay, so that's built-in storage, not built-in RAM. I should probably read that shit before I start. Ooh, okay. You can switch to a proper Linux desktop with a bit of faffing about, but this time around, I think I'll leave it this way as a little time capsule. Hey, might as well. If it'll rock on the original OS, might as well leave it. That's cool. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. So, is the stylus for the screen or for the touchpad? Okay, that's where we're at on that. Let me go back here. Oh. Here. Okay, that's the bottom. That's the back. That's the moob. Okay, and that would be flipped over, I'm assuming, so you can get to the RAM. Okay. You had a netbook. Good memories of the netbook boom. I never quite got into the netbooks. I was like, that's cool, but I don't really need that because I always just had the bigger laptops, I guess. All right, let's see what Benji's got here. Are you on a diet, bud? That's cool if you are. If you're not, that's cool. It just seems like your supply has been less lately. But the mushy peas are looking good and juicy. Seemed a little dry. What was that, a couple weeks ago? That looks really good. Wish they still made netbooks. Scrufdog, the prying tool spudder are good these days for flex connectors with fiddly latches. Yeah, okay. Okay. Make sure you are live, by the way, everybody. Check the little scrolly thing on YouTube. Check the little live thing over there. Make sure you are live. But that, I feel like you've been eating less there, Benji. Everything good? Why does that look chunky? That looks like, why does that look like AI? That looks weird. Is there net? Oh, is there netting? Oh, isn't that getting stuff done to it? Is that netting over that? That is netting, isn't it? I'm like, why does that look so fucking... You're on a diet? Okay, good deal. That is netting or something over that, isn't it? Otherwise, it's just like a weird like, I don't know. That doesn't even look like compression. It looks like, I don't know. That looks It looks like an object in scum from about 2,500 meters out. Just dark? Wow, that looks so weird. Sorry to go on, just... Wow. Okay. What's up, Josh? Glad to have you, buddy. Oh, we gotta do the top of the hour, too. We haven't figured out a way to give you a bell yet, Jack Attack, since you're our timekeeper. But I'll figure something out. All right. Everybody, grab us something for the top of the hour as we check out what looks like two old school microphones. Is that a camera over there? It looks like a camera. I think that's LEDs on the front of it, or probably infrared LEDs. Car on dash mounted cameras by BotSlab. Nice little meters right there. Got some good kit. All right, everybody got everything? Cheers, everybody. Jack 6.25. Yeah, it looks like a 1/4-inch headphone jack. Pretty standard. That's funny that you guys came, like, you don't even call it a 6mm jack. I mean, I know obviously it's very accurately 6.25mm for the 1/4-inch. But, like, does anybody over there, like, shorten it and just call it, it's fucking 6mm jack, dude. We don't need all the decimal bullshit. Or will it always just be 6.25? And I know some places still call it 1/4-inch as well. Like, trust me, I know that conversion and bullshit because of fucking work. Sony ST5066 FM stereo. FM AM tuner. FM stereo, FM, that's SD50. 50 or 5055L solid state, that's got more stuff. And then a trio AM stereo tuner model KT413 automatic sequential tuning, baby.
Oh, baby, that's nice.
6.35, always just 6.35. Nobody just says 6 to make it short. All right. My bad. Airplane. That'd be great if you catch it just as they open the flap to dump all the blue water out of it. It's a foxy waxy. Hurt the popper. Hurt the popper. Hurt the popper. Hurt the popper. Hate the popper. I haven't seen any foxes around here in a while. It's kind of a bummer. There used to be a bunch of them. We have this week's, whoa, Flat Cat. What do we have going on here? Wow, inspired by Arson Cat. Oh my god, I saw that. Yeah, Arson Cat. Dude, make sure you watch Clive's latest USB unbagging video. It's fucking hilarious. Fucking Arson Cat. He's a Zap Cat's a copycat arsonist. Oh shit, that's fucking great. Very nice, very nice, very good. Oh, thank you, Zap the Sparky. Good ad. A film by Ridley Scott. Arson Cat. Boy, Flat Cat has been busy lately. Thank you for those folks. I do believe Lock, was this the weekend Lock said he was doing something at a magic thing? Do believe you. Whoa, what is that doing? Oh, that's good there. That's fine there. That's over there. That's right there. Okay. Twist Twitch missed or did Twitch miss Arson Cat or Flat Cat? Hold on. Boop. For those that may have missed it, this is this week's Flat Cat inspired by Arson Cat. As like I said before, make sure you watch BigClive's latest USB unbagging boxing thing, because that's fucking great. Little copycat action going on there, but of course it is another cat, so. Alright. We got that, we got that. There's the poofers. Wow! Alright. That's there, that's called... Oh, wait, no, we still got two more things. We have Jacques Attack sent something in a couple days ago. Ugh. Batman Glasgow Gotham. So they're setting up for filming the next Batman, as I understand it. Can't zoom in on that one. The Manitou lift. Those I work on Manitous. Truckloads of trucks. And a truck. SWAT. It says SWAT Gotham Police on it. Do not deface walls, no loitering. Violators. Violators. Come on now. Subject to arrest and prosecution. Keep our streets clean and tidy. The city of Gotham. Thank you for those. And Emir actually sent in something last week. For some reason, it got dumped into the spam, but I have that. So I guess if Emir is around, we'll, whoa, don't click that. We'll show that up. If not, I'll just hold on to it till the next time they show up. That there, put that there. Get this fucking flat cap. Who's that? Go over to here. All right. We about ready for some K-Gas in a moment. Let's see. Beer is empty. We'll do one more little puff here. Cheers, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out this evening. Why did that taste like propane? Hold on. Norman is off to YouTube on the big bedroom TV. I dig it. I dig it. It is nice sometimes just to watch streams on the big fucking TV and just chill. All right. Oh, let me try this again. You know, every once in a while you just get this weird fucking taste and then like you never taste it again even though you do the same thing. Let's try that. It may have to do with the fact that I was working on a bunch of fuel systems this week. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know. When you work on propane, like the fucking residue and the slop and shit, it just gets goddamn everywhere. Fudge finger? No fudgy fingers. All right, let me pull up a Rob. Get him queued up here. Cat plus Rob. There's Poofer's butt. And there's Poofers. All right. Before this song really punches, we'll go ahead and pause that. And we'll come back to that. And we'll do this. I'll go get them going. I'm going to grab a fresh beer thing. We'll go from there. If you flop on the floor, we'll call 911 after a while. Yeah, I mean, make sure you're still entertained. As long as you're still entertained, it's fine. Yeah, just let me do my thing. Let's see. I'll grab a little snack too for myself. All right. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Anyway. Jim, what's up, buddy? Welcome. Just in time for the kitties. All right, I will be back and in a jour. Okay. Hmm. Let's see what we can do here. Poofers ate the kitty. Yeah, she must probably reached up there. Restart that. Give it a minute. It sees the camera. Give it a few seconds. Why do the cats take so much time to eat? I guess they're good. They set up a loop and are eating all the human food. That could be another possibility. It's just not working. Oh, let me go unplug it and plug it back in. Bloop. Give that about 20 seconds. Just listen to Rob Jam and the nice little icon there. Here, I'll give you a... Actually, I don't want to mess with that. It seems like with OBS Bot Center, you gotta wait a little bit before it'll like properly sync with the camera sometimes. There we go. You don't know what that was. Sorry about that. Big stretchy man. Beefcake. Oh yeah, Josh, you gotta remember, my streams all say it's not a scruff stream unless something breaks, so. About to break this lid off of this bottle. Alright. Got a little extra robbed tonight because of technical difficulties. Not a bad thing to have happen necessarily. At least you got to at least still hear them. Alright, oh, Twitch music. Oh, there's Rob. Here in the background with a guest. Nice. Alright. Well, since Rob is here, with or without a guest is fine. With guest is always cool. Let's go ahead and crack this fresh one open and take a toast to, or make, let's take some toast. Here, man, have some toast. We brought some for your guest. Anyway, let's make a toast to Rob. Appreciate the tunes for the kitties. Cheers, buddy. And everybody. And after that, we have a couple more things coming in for pictures from people. Oh. There ain't much. They're looking for scraps now. Oh, yeah, Ronnie left a bunch. I can't believe Poofers hasn't gotten to that yet. Yeah, last night I was up a little late getting the Scum server stuff set up. I still have a little bit to tweak, but I left the bedroom door open and she slept like just about in the spoon position, and the dude has been sleeping in his spot at the end of the bed. He sleeps as close as he can to the fan as possible. I guess he's kind of used to having the breeze, kind of like me. So, like, he literally sleeps right in between me and the fan, and he's always just close to the fan. So I guess he's just used to the breeze. Hit the mama pants. How such a tiny mama can make such a gigantic poofers. And, like, it's funny because, like, Poofer's head is bigger than Poofer's used to be. Like, I used to be able to hold her in the palm of my hand. Now I can barely fit her head in my hand. And, like, Ronnie's way bigger than Tiny Mama. And Trent, their sister Trent, the black cat, she was even bigger. Like she had a tail like Flat Cat. I've talked about her a bunch before, but she's awesome. If Alma says, yeah, I need my fan too. Yeah, I need to have a fan to sleep. Like anywhere I go, if I'm sleeping, I gotta have a fan. Like if I'm, the only exclusion of that is if I'm hiking or like camping, hiking or whatever. As long as there's a breeze, I don't need a fan. But I always take a battery powered fan because if the air gets stale, I'll just hang it and just have it blow a light breeze on me all night. Like I gotta have air moving to be comfortable. Never start a fan you can't stop. I just like I need to not be breathing my own fucking exhaust back in. You know what I mean? Like when the air isn't moving, it just ugh. It's all like it's ugh. Just sucks. AGM, when I stay at a hotel, the first thing I do after checking in is adjust the temperature or open the window. Oh yeah, first thing, I just go to AC cold as possible. Then I'll go to my suitcase or bag, pull out the fan, because I always have a fan with me when I'm traveling. I need to actually, I don't take a fan with me if I'm going to Kill Mike's, because Mike has a fan in his spare bedroom. Nice fan, like it's kind of similar to the fan I have in the living room, like a stand-up fan thing. And that works great. But besides that, like I used to actually keep a fan in my truck just in case I had to stop somewhere while like working and everything. I always had a fan with me. Breeze and noise is addictive. Oh, it absolutely is. I've been sleeping with a fan since like since I was about 10, as a matter of fact. That was one of my first AC projects. Was I had my little bedroom fan. It was a little white fan, like little white base. It had 3 buttons. It was off low, high, off low, medium, high. It was, I guess, probably an 8-inch blade, 7 or 8-inch blade, and I had that for years. And then eventually the sweep wore out, which was fine because the only time I put it on the sweep is if I was moving around the room, but when I was sleeping, I had it locked. So when that finally burned out, I didn't care. I just left it locked. At least it would still lock, but the sweep, I think the motor burned out or some gear somewhere stripped. Yeah, not the motor because it runs off of that. But anyway, and then eventually all the buttons stopped working. So the first thing I did, I cracked it open, went through. The switches were all fucked up, so I installed a bunch of DC rated switches. I was like, it says they're rated to 200 volts. I don't fucking know. Let's just see what happens. And then I ran with manual switches on it for years. Again, that was one I would just drip oil into the back and hope that it worked, as opposed to like taking it apart and shit. But I had that for a long time before I had to get a new one. But yeah, no, I need a goddamn fan. The overhead fans are fine too, but sometimes they can be a little too much. But beggars can't be choosers. If that's what I got, then I'm good. I will make that shit work. I wonder if the door is warm because of the computer, and that's why she's putting her butt on it. Because I don't think there's actually food there. Josh says I'm thin, so when I go somewhere, I turn the heat up quite a bit when it gets cold out. I love it being cold. When I lived with my homie Kevin, in the winter, I would stuff sweaters and jackets into the heat duct, like it came in through the floor, so I didn't have to worry about it falling. But I would stuff them as close to the wall as I could, because if I just blocked the vent, it would still warm the floor up under my pillow. And I slept on an air mattress, so it would warm the air mattress up and warm my pillow up, which sucked. So I'd stuff it in as far past my pillow as I could so it wouldn't warm the bed up. And then I'd usually have the window open. Like, I've talked about this. Like, there were nights, like, no shit, no exaggeration, I would wake up and it would be fucking snowing on me. Because there was no, the screen, the openings in the screen were was weird. It was just a little bit bigger than like your normal like screen door or whatever. I don't know what the fuck it was, but snowflakes would come through it, and I would wake up with snow on me, and I'd be like, "All right, cool," and I'd just go back to sleep because it was so fucking comfortable. Can't sleep that cold anymore now because my neck is too fucked up to let me do it. But back in the day, man, I just didn't care, and I loved it being fucking cold. And I'd still have the fan on, even with it like that. She's probably injecting a fart. That's actually probably, I wouldn't be surprised. Every once in a while, she gets a good farty smell. James Randolph says, I have a DeWalt battery powered fan and love it. That's good to travel with. That's not bad at all either. I have a couple, actually, I should convert my one little 5-volt 12. I have a 120 millimeter fan. I think it's actually, it's a 12 volt power supply, and then I have a switch on it. It's like 9 volts or 12 volts. But I may see if I can find like a 5 volts, 120 millimeter fan and just make a nice portable, rechargeable one. Or actually, I could just get a 12 volt fan and run like a 8.4 volt circuit on it. That would circulate enough air. Because then I'd do with 4 cells. Or should I do a 5 volt fan at 4 point? Yeah, I'd have to see. If I got a 5 volt fan, I'd have to see how much voltage it would start on. Because you figure a lot of times once they're started, like you may not be able to start it on 3 volts, but if you start it on 5, it may run to 2.8 or whatever. You know what I mean? Once the momentum goes, I'd have to experiment with that just to see how low it would go as the lithium ions drain, because that would be probably even worse for a 12 volt fan going from 8.4 down to 6. Like it would probably stop around, a lot of them stop around like 7 volts. I don't know. I'll have to mess with that. Get an idea. I mean, it'd be easy as shit to just print everything out with 3D printer. Look at her big poo. Like, she's almost twice as big as her mom. The body just right in the face freezing. I was watching a video today that I was quite surprised. Like, it was a dude walking around Ukraine, like a soldier video, and he found a deceased Russian soldier that was literally fucking frozen in place. I was like, and he like walked up to him, turned him over, and you could just like there was no blurring. Like he turned the body, and the whole fucking dude was just frozen. Like they showed him. It was just weird. Like wow, they just ain't blurring that one out. Okay, fuck man, that's a terrible way to go. Just fucking frozen to death because you ain't got any supplies. Anyway, 420-ish. When was the 20 was during the thing. Oh, yeah, okay, why not? Let's just do that. Really late Fappy 420 kind of thing there, everybody. Cheers. I set up PC fans in my room. One is over an air brick as an exhaust to get rid of heat from the ceiling. An air brick. I've just set up. I've just set up a hose drawing fresh air in from the eaves into the room. Yeah, there you go. That's one way to do it. Anything you can do to get fresh air is always good, especially when you got computers running everywhere. We are meat, Scrufdog, and we freeze as such. Yeah, pretty much. The eaves fan draws in warm air as soon as the sun hits the roof. Unfortunately, it'll probably be good in winter, though. Yeah. What's up, Scooters? How you doing, buddy? Welcome. How'd your week go? Or weekend going? Let's see. Are we all caught up with all this stuff here? Yeah. I'm back from an ad break. Did I miss anything? You didn't get to see me hit my vape, so let's do that again. The stream element's a legit thing. So far, seems fine. No issues. It's free. You can do a decent amount of stuff. It's not as advanced as Streamlabs, but it works out pretty good. I haven't had any problems with it, really, and I've been using it for, how long we had that, guys and gals? Like 2 years? Stream Elements is what, when you see, like, if someone subscribes, it's like, ding, and like pops up stuff. Or I can, well, that's pretty much that, and, you know, that. There you go. That's Stream Elements. What is anything over here? Stream out? No, all the pop-up stuff like that. You know, that way you can do the little shortcuts for Stream Elements. Nice scooters, by the way. Good timing. And thank you for that. Here, let's do this. Cheers. The pop-ups you see, it's a mixture of Stream Elements, Twitch, Social Screen Ninja, like for the poll. I use a ton of fucking overlays and stuff. But Stream Element seems good. It does good basic stuff. You know, it does little timer things and this and that. And AGMs, hey Scruff, last Clive stream on Sunday, we had all manner of graphics come up when people redeemed stuff. Really? I wonder if, did he figure out an overlay system, or is he doing it like on a computer? I'll have to ask him. I wonder if Twitch made it easier for, the fuck that was. I wonder if Twitch made it easier to have things embedded, and it was very loud. Yeah, out of the gate, like, just so you understand, like that pop-up that just happened. Those that have paid a lot of attention know this answer. But what volume do I have my Stream Elements alerts set to? Ding dong 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 ding dong 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 ding dong dong. But Clive did want them on. Well, good. I have to check in with him, see what he was working with, because that's cool. Like I tell Clive, like, if you can get this stuff to pop up, like, people enjoy it. Like, it's cool little things. It helps interact. You know, it kind of, you know what I mean? It kind of encourages people to, like, throw a couple pennies at you to, like, you know, do their thing. Negative, in percentage, I'll say 0 to 100%. 100% being default, as you would expect, and 0 being completely muted. Sorry. Yeah, not a decibel thing. But I like where you're going with that. See, AJM says 15%. Zapped says cheers. 33 months of fucking membership and a gaggle of goofballs. A buzzing. I'll drink to that again. They are on Stream Elements. They are at 10% out of 100. And then they are negative 13 decibels over here on OBS. So yes, they are very fucking loud and they need to get turned down. If Clive doesn't have it sorted out, I guess by, like, if next Sunday, if it's screamingly loud, then I'll try to get with him whenever he has time during the week and figure out what he did, and so I can kind of tell him where the volume might be, unless he knows. I don't know. Oh, Little Jim, I've what does he say? I have to go. I've got one better. Yeah, 34 months for the little Jim there. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, all my alerts are turned way down. My sound alerts, what is the sound alerts one? What is sound alerts? That's not the, it's not that. That's 6K Labs, Amuse, Spotify plugin. One of these is turned down to negative 25 decibels. Like everything's turned down on the alerts. Like they want that shit to be really fucking loud. I think because depending on how you're streaming, what you're setting up, and all the way down to what kind of video card you have, some people are just really, really, really loud on their streams. Like overall, most streamers on my TV seem to be at 15, a volume of 15, as in just going 0 and up. Myself, Killamike, Luth, and a couple others are at 20 turned up, but that's just because of the graphics card. Like NVIDIA cards tend to be slightly lower in volume a lot of times, but it also depends on your input card and how loud its input is allowing in. Because if I tell Windows to listen directly to the Elgato 4K, it will blow my fucking eardrums out. It is so goddamn loud. But when I pump it through OBS, it is way lower. Like I have it turned all the way up, and I wish I could actually turn it up a little bit more. But everything is turned all the way up in OBS, and OBS itself won't let it go louder, even though, like, if I skipped OBS and went directly listening to it through Windows, it would be way fucking louder. It's kind of annoying. Like, I don't know why there's such a significant drop coming in through OBS when there's no filters on it. But it's just how that is, I guess. Unless I'm missing some setting buried somewhere or something somewhat, I don't know. Because if I listen directly through Windows and it's that loud, it means that the 4KX capture card is capable of loud volume. It's just OBS doesn't want to hear about it. Jack Attack on the 3-stream streak. Look out, Dave. Look out, C2S. He's coming for your ass. Let's see, what happened? Something happened somewhere. What was that weird picture of not what? I don't know. Something happened here. Let's just drink something and just call it a day. Why am I next to Jack Attack and Trekkie Dane? I'm seeing what just looks like a picture of like a television and a couch in a square box. Is that what's showing up in chat too? Yeah, it's what's showing up in chat too. Like, what is that? Is that what you're trying to do, or is something being blocked? That's a drink? Oh, is that supposed to be pieces of ice and like whiskey? It almost looks like some generic default like picture. You know what I mean? Just a few colors just to, you know, put something there. Oh, why is my nose itching? On Twitch, oh yeah, I guess that would be an old fashioned. Okay. All right. That, so that's, oh, it would be that on YouTube. Okay. All right, well, good. Now I know what that is. I kept thinking it was like a fucking error. Because I've seen that, a bunch in the past few weeks. I'm like, what are they doing? What is that? What the hell even is that? No, okay, thank you. We have learned something today. Well, at least I have. Minky, what do you got? What's the deal with 32-bit float audio? Could something like that sort out all the different levels? I have no idea what you're talking about, brother. Any other issue? That's another weird issue I have with all this. Is my gaming audio will drift over time in OBS, which we've seen that happen before. It'll drift and it'll be about almost like 200 to 250 milliseconds off. But when you start OBS, it's fine. When you stop it, as you go, it drifts. Now, I've heard that could be because, you know, if you had a mixture of 4800 or 48,000 hertz and 44,100 hertz, but I've set everything I can find to 48,000 and it still like desyncs itself. Really have no idea what that could be, because I know it's something to do with OBS, because if I close OBS and open it back up, then it's resynced. See, it's like something in OBS is falling behind. Yeah, I've tried that volume normalization stuff in Windows, and it, God, it makes, every once in a while, it'll come out with some really shit artifacts, and it's like, what fucking year is this? You haven't figured this shit out? Yeah, never mind, I'll let NVIDIA handle it. Yeah, I've messed with a bunch of this stuff, and I can't figure out what it is, why it goes out of sync like that. Because it's funny, because it's not out of sync for you, which is the weird thing. It's like something in the monitoring is falling behind. Like I said, if I listen to it direct, it is ear-piercingly loud, and then I have to control the volume in a completely different spot, and it just really, I don't even know if it would work right. Because if I turn, let me see something. What happens if I just turn the whole system volume down right now? You still hear everything correctly, right? I would assume. It's just me that it's turning down on. Can't beat a hardware mixer. God, you ain't fucking right. Lying there, Joe Ross. That, What codecs are you using? Some of them suffer from audio drifts. Let's see. I don't know what it's using for monitoring in OBS. But for the Twitch output, you know, as they recommend, I'm using NVIDIA NVENC H264. Actually, on both Twitch and YouTube, I'm using 264. I think that's what I'm using on YouTube. Let me double check. That was weird. Where's the thing? Oh, is it not going to show me because I'm currently streaming? That's not, is it? No. I can't check the one on YouTube since we're currently streaming. It won't even show me. That's what's funny. You can manage your main canvas settings here. Please note change to normal OBS settings. Why is it not actually showing me the settings then? Output name YouTube, save output. There's your stream key. There's your ingest server, but there's no bit rate. That is weird. Like something changed on that. But no, I can't. But I'm pretty sure they're both H264 on both streams. I was doing 265 on YouTube, but that caused a little more lag, processing lag, and it really didn't help the video quality at all. So I just went back up to 264, NVENC 264. At I think it's 18 megs a second, maybe 20. But I'd have to stop the stream to check it. It's kind of annoying that it doesn't at least let you peek. I don't get that. I'm pretty sure you used to be able to like peek at it. Yeah. Anyway. It does exactly what it says on the tin. It tries to normalize the sound. Even the faintest sound gets amplified if nothing else is playing. I learned to live with that, but it can be annoying. Yeah, I have that on my microphone. I have soft sounds are amplified and loud sounds are turned down, and then there's the hard limit on it. Are the frame rates for all the video the same? It comes, yeah, actually it comes in at from like my game is 144 hertz generally. It, you know, around there. Games fluctuate. It's 1440 at 144 hertz, but the output from inside the 4KX capture card, which is plugged into the, you know, the streaming rig, it is down converted to 1440 at 60 hertz, and that's what comes over, and that stays in sync, you know, because like I said, for you guys it's always in sync. It's just for me that it drifts out of sync. But that comes out of that synced up, good to go. And then my output is 1440 60 as well, like what it is right now. Like we talked about that, I guess last week before, that yeah, I don't change my bit rates or anything if I'm gaming or not. It just means you're getting blasted with fucking an enormous amount of data for the LEDs and my beard moving. Food talk allowed yet? Let's see. We started at 5:30. Yes. Food talk is allowed. We have about 37 minutes left in the stream. But yeah, but as far as what's coming in and what's going out through OBS, it's all the same frame rate. It's weird that it just seems like it's just the monitoring through OBS that drifts. Like I said, I've set everything to 48. I've set everything to 44.1. I have no idea. Truck stop does home cooked food. Yeah, a lot of truck stops are good with the home cooked stuff. That'll be some of the best goddamn food you've had in your fucking life. Back when I was, you know, a steel rigger and we traveled the country, we'd use, a lot of times we just stop at wherever, but if we saw something that looked like that, just the most rundown, either family restaurant or truck stop that, you know, like a truck stop that didn't really have too many trucks, but it just had a couple cars here, you'd go in there. There you get some fucking good food, good people. We were at this one place in Ashy Poo. He fucking, I don't even remember what he got. But he got, you know, big plate of food. I remember he got extra mashed potatoes. I don't know why that's the weird part I remember, but I got extra mashed potatoes. It's this old, like, middle of nowhere town fucking family restaurant thing. Everything home cooked. Just the family. Like, they didn't have any help. It was just literally just the family. Super friendly. He ate everything, and he was like, man, that was great. And we're talking about it, and they walk up, and the lady's like, how was it? Did you like that? And he's like, yeah, man, that was great. Man, could I get seconds on that? And the lady looked at him and went, seconds? He went, yeah. And she went, well, hell, all right, yeah, I'll get you seconds. And they didn't charge us or anything. They gave him another full plate of food just because he asked if he could have seconds. And they were like, yeah. They made him another thing of food and brought it out to him. He pounded it down again. Like, that's the places I love to eat at when I was on the road like that. It's like, it's funny shit. Like, you don't think to ask for seconds when you're at the restaurant, but it was so homey and family. I mean, it was in, you know, an obvious restaurant building, but it felt so homey, and everybody was just treated you like you were the part of the family. That he just like asked for seconds, and they were like, yeah. It was fucking great. But yeah, I just remember they had really good food. We ended up stopping by there again a few months later, and they remembered us and everything. And Ash came in and they were, well, we got seconds ready for you. He went, all right, cool. Like, they remembered that kind of thing, which I guess I guess that is kind of memorable for a restaurant. I can't imagine a lot of people just straight up ask for seconds, as a paying customer. But that's Ash, man. Ash was awesome. He's one of the people I definitely miss because most of my career is working stage crew and then building stages. Like Ash was just kind of always there. He's the guy we've talked about a long time ago. I don't know if he still is, but he ended up being one of the lead riggers on various Cirque du Soleil tours. Like he was the guy that hung, and took care of all the rigging and getting everything in the air and making sure their hang points are proper. But I don't know if he still does that or not. But I mean, shit, that seems like one of them gigs. Once you get it, you just kind of do your thing and hang out there. I assume they pay well. I mean, I don't know. Is Cirque du Soleil still around? I can't really say I've heard about them any time recently, but I'm not like into that circle either. Fama says, come to an Italian restaurant. You don't need to ask for seconds. Yeah, that could be true. C2S says, getting sued. Have we paid tribute to Frank Beard? Uh-oh. I heard he wasn't feeling really well. He passed away. Oh, yeah, he just passed away. Oh, shit, no, I did not know that. All right. Everybody. Cheers to Frank Beard, drummer for ZZ Top. He just passed away recently, this week. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, anyone on Frank and ZZ Top that didn't actually have a beard. He was just named it, so I guess he kind of did. Oh, beer. Well, cider, whatever. Oh, thanks for the heads up there, Sauce. Mickey Mutu, I may not seem like the type, but I do frequent the occasional Michelin star restaurant. It's a bit of a hobby of mine. I've never been to a Michelin star restaurant. I don't know that I own... I think I own clothing good enough to get into a Michelin restaurant. I know someone who's worked at as a chef at a one... I think it was a one Michelin, 1 star. I don't know. It was whatever the beginning level of Michelin is. I know he was like, yeah, I just got in kind of thing. I don't remember how the stars work. I think it's 1 to 4, something like that. But I don't know that I could go there and pay like, I'm sure the food is delicious, but if it's literally like rich people portions of food, then I couldn't do that. I would starve to death. 1 to 3. Oh, okay. So I know it wasn't 5, but 1 to 3. Okay. I mean, is it really like rich people portions at places like that where like the piece of fish is this big and then you get 2 fucking baby carrots and like a sprig of parsley and that's like $500 or something weird? Or do you actually get good portions of excellent food? Like, I wouldn't know. Like, I don't know that I've eaten at anything. No, I have eaten at a couple 5 stars. And like Ruth Chris, I believe, is considered a 5 star. There was some place... What was that place called? I can see the turn. It was like a triangle turn thing, and I feel like I drove by there once when it was snowing, when you parked down there, and I think that was a 5-star restaurant. I can't remember. Maybe twice I've eaten at a 5-star. Strange that a tire company rates restaurants. Yeah, I don't really know how that works. To be honest, if it's done properly, by the end of the meal, you are stuffed. Okay. AGM, cruise ship dining room is probably about as far as it goes. Oh, top of the hour to everybody. Cheers. Trekkie Dane says, tiny portions, right, but many dishes. Okay, so I guess that would be courses or just like multiple courses. I guess like small appetizers, little nibblies. I guess. Yeah, I don't really know how any of that works. See, I don't know that they would just let me in. I'd walk in and be like, "You have no idea what's going on. Get the fuck out." Noob. Like, I'd probably be too embarrassed to walk into a place like that because I would have no clue. I'd be using the wrong spoons. Fucking, I got the perma sniffles and the perma coughs and all that. So fucking everybody be thinking I'm like spreading disease when it's just fucking deviated septum and smoking doing its thing. What? Love it. Do 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 do. Boop. All right. Anyway, courses. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Like I'm like, I don't want to say the wrong word. Yeah. I don't want to put an S on the end of Lego and get hit by the Lego Mafia. Yeah. Like, I don't know how. I don't know. Michelin Guide that's right. Yeah, Michelin Guide started to encourage people to drive to places to eat. That's right. Okay. There are restaurants that give fine dining a bad name as they have tiny, shitty portions, but generally Michelin restaurants are done in a way that you are full by the end. Okay. God, I wonder if there's any Michelin. Are there? Let's see. Michelin star restaurants. I'll just say near me. Near me. Oh, Michelin Guide restaurants. Okay. It listed me as Baltimore, Cork, Ireland. Not quite. How about Baltimore, Maryland? Like, how does it guess that wrong? Baltimore, Maryland, USA. There is Confident. So what? Newly added restaurants. There's a Japanese restaurant called Yugen. It doesn't give any things, any Michelins. It just gives lots of dollar signs. This is guide.michelin.com. Yugen in wait, that's in fucking New York. Is there just nothing around here? New York, Brooklyn, New York, New York, New York. Why is everything just New York? Unfortunately, there are no selected restaurants in the area. Alright, so there ain't shit near me, apparently. There are no Michelin-starred restaurants either near Essex or Baltimore, Maryland. The closest would be Michelin-worthy alternatives. Right. I guess the closest to me is somewhere in New York. Good Lord. Amir! What's up, buddy? Very sorry to be late. I unexpectedly had to go out. How's it go? Things going? You're good, brother. Like, life does life. I was waiting. I'll let everybody know you sent something in last week that for some fucking reason went to spam. But I got those pictures saved in case you showed up tonight. So we will get to that, I guess, right after the ad. Let me go ahead and pull. Oh, and we have stuff from Jack Attack too. So we have Emir and then a Jack Attack. Let me get Emir's pulled up. That's right. God, I forgot it was that. Why eat old truck tires anyway? You know, it's good for the chew. You know, really works the jaw muscles. You can burn calories. And then, like, basically what you're doing is eventually the zombie apocalypse will happen. Okay? Like, it's just going to happen. But if you got a really strong jaw, then it gives you a really good chance to thrive and survive when you inevitably get turned into a zombie and you have to bite through heads and bite through things, you know, but just bite people in general. having that strong jaw ahead of time is really helpful for when you become a zombie. So chewing on tires, definitely recommend for post-apocalyptic preparation as a potential zombie. Trinky Dane, 42 Michelin-starred restaurants within a 150-kilometer radius from here. Well, goddamn. Where's here? Like, what? I mean, even what as general as you would like to get, or specific as you would like to get. What is your general area? And we're back from the ad. Spa is the story of your life. Was Maryland founded by virgins? I don't really know. In Denmark, okay, yeah. I imagine Europe probably has a lot of nice restaurants in it. What's worse than biting into an apple and finding half a maggot? Biting into an old tire and finding half a nail. The Wu-Tang Clam. You just wrote a Wikipedia article about it. No shit. You're a contributor to the Wikipedia? That's cool. Bread Zeppelin. All right, let me show you what Emer sent us there. Yep. Let's see. Great t-shirt, Scruff, thanks. Logos on front and back. I think I should have ordered a different size. I think there might be another issue that you're dealing with as far as getting the t-shirt on, but I mean, at least you can poop through it. That's cool. I mean, that's, yeah, you got that going on. I guess you can get going through it there. Appreciate that. Better luck getting it on next time. I just saw that. I'm like, oh my God. Oh no, can I take it back? Nah, just try to turn it around. Basically take the shirt back off, leave it how it is, and then do a handstand, and then try to get into it and let me know if it works a little better. Because you're close, but your body's upside down. You have to turn your body upside down to fit in the t-shirt like that. So just do a handstand and then step into it with your feety legs, your hand legs now, and it'll probably work a little better for you. Holy poop on a scoop. All right, let's see what Jack Attack's got us, shall we? Let's click that. Oh, okay, yeah, some more pictures of Batman filming. Who's Batman now? Is it still, wait a minute. Wasn't it, isn't that the vampire guy fucking Batman? Is he still Robert Pattinson? Is he still Batman now? I don't even know who the current Batman is. I like that car. That looks pretty slick. Oh, good picture. Should have jumped down on that motherfucker. I'm like, yeah, I'll put some Joker paint on just to totally do absolutely. Who knows? Maybe they'd leave it in. Oh my God. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Oh my God, that is fucking hilarious. Yeah, I get that. Rob Attenbat. Is that dry ice under it? No, that's not. I would say that is not dry ice. It is not foggy enough. I feel like that would definitely be kicking a lot more fog. That's just snow. It might probably fake snow, but I would say that's just, snow. It would be a lot more, is it sublimation going on? That the right word? The right thing I'm thinking of? Great. Oh, boy. Maybe you are the current Batman. It's about time they had a good twist. I'm Batman. Ow. I mean, it would make sense. My body probably feels about the same as his does. Jesus Christ. What the hell is this? Oh. Ow. Okay. Thank you. Little report there. Like what is, hold on, let's see. What are the closest Michelin restaurants near me by distance? Up to 500 miles. The closest Michelin-starred restaurants to Essex, Maryland are located, in Washington, D.C. They include the Dabney, Rooster and Owl, the Inn at Little Washington. There are currently 0 Michelin-starred restaurants in Maryland. That's fucking great. Doesn't say how many Michelins they have. The Dabney. Reservations required. Private dining room. $100 per person. Chef Jeremiah. Something about Ed's mom. Let's see what the website says. The Dabney. Mid-Atlantic cuisine. At the Dabney, we know the names and faces of the people we grow our produce and provide our proteins. Very good. Like, how do you figure out how many Michelin something is? Michelin Guide 2025. Okay. I don't know. How many Michelins is the Dabney? The Dabney holds 1 Michelin star. Okay. Yeah, maybe when I travel one day, I'll go see that. I can see the new Batman commercial now. I'm Batman? I'm Batman? Are you sure? You sure Ed's mom's not Batman? Hey, we got a new player. All right. Do Limp Chicken and Biscuits. Is that a new band? Is that Fred Durst's new band? I actually have on my list I want to make. I'm going to make chicken and dumplings soon. It's one of the very, pretty much one of the only good things that came from her was her chicken and dumplings recipe. Just about everything else she did in her life was fucking trash. Pretty much including myself, so that's fine with me. I'd have to drive 172 miles for a Michelin restaurant. Appreciate the follow there, Jeffro. Jeffro streams. What do you stream, Jeffro? If you don't mind sharing, if you want to. No, there's Jeffro. Hi, chat. Hi, Jeffro. Norman sent some pics. I remembered. Let's see. Wow, the mouse is acting like a rat. All right, I'll keep an eye out for that there. Oh, wait, there's some. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we have a bunch of stuff coming in on the WhatsApp. All right, let's go over there. A doodly doodly doo. Okay, there's Arson Cat again. Foosh. All right, Norman, what do you got, buddy? Latest Hot Wheels Lego truck in a standard form. Oh, look at that. You got the little Lego version. You got that. Is that a thing? Is that like a collab they're doing? That's awesome. Looks like an old Chevy surf truck. I know Ford had a similar design to that too, though, with the roll. That's cool. And Benji will like that. You knew Benji likes that. And a big ass engine and big ass engine with lowered stance. But oh, okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Normal, doing your thing mode. Hot rod truck mode. Nice. Oh, even with the Lego one too. Ooh, excellent. Excellent. Have you heard of Heston Blue Menthol in the U.S.? I went to his 3-star restaurant in England. Thankfully, it lived up to the hype. It was an amazing meal. I have not heard of that. Blue Menthol. Is it Blue Menthol? Menthol? Like, that almost sounds like, does he sell cigarettes too? I'll take that. I like that truck. That's cool. Heston seems like a cool chef. Yeah, don't know of him. That's cool if he's still a cool dude, because I know some of them guys can be real douche nozzles. A bee and a sunflower. That's good. That's a good resolution picture there, brother. Look at that. That's clear as shit. That's good zoom. All right. Look at that little guy. Ow. Like, what are those are those pistols? Pintles? What are those things called? Blue Man Group. I like Blue Man Group. They're cool. I like it. Oh, is that? I wonder if that's, yeah, that's gotta be. What do you think? You think that's pollen, or do you think it's mostly here or not here? That's gotta be pollen falling out onto the leaf, as opposed to like nitrogen spots. Low nitrogen spots. That's gotta be, that's cool. Stamen, that's okay. What is that? I thought there was a P word in there too. Pistol. Oh, all right. Anyway, cool. Thank you. That's from Sauce. Where'd the mouse? There it is. We got about 12 minutes left. Ish. Probably about 15. Yeah, I'll usually go over a couple minutes. And Minky. Hey, Scruff, here's some 2 Michelin food at the Negrosco in Nice? See, I wouldn't even know what to do with that. Like, do you cut that? Do you pick that up? Or am I supposed to, like, are these dips, or is that decoration? Like, seriously, I have not a clue. Like, am I supposed to consume that too? And just dip it? Like, dab, dip with my fingers? Or, like, is finger food a fucking, like, no kind of thing? Like, that's what I'm saying. I'd have not a clue. All right, what else we got? Chanté strawberries. I see that. Like, do you eat the gold? You pick it up and lick the plate. Like, see, that's what I'd fucking do. Ask for ketchup. Oh my god, Jesus. You eat a little bit of everything, or it doesn't taste right. Ah, okay. So you kind of just go through the little dippies, I guess. That looks fucking good. But I wouldn't know. I would probably pocket the gold if that's actual gold. So I know, I mean, obviously, in my time, I drank plenty of Goldschlager that half my intestines are probably lined in gold flakes. That looks delicious. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Here, have about 2 asparagus, a little bit of beet, and then color matching dippy saucy stuff. Is that? There's like pecans or cashews or something on there. And then more little dippers of sauce. I'd be so lost. I'd be, hey, would you like, yeah, I'm here an hour early. Can I just like go somewhere and watch how people do this? Can I go sit with security for like 10 minutes or something? You know, I would definitely have to go with someone that's like OG Michelin, just so that I didn't make an absolute fool of myself. And like, I don't want to offend or piss off or annoy the employees or the chef, or like, I would need some hardcore guidance on that deal, because that's literally the stuff I've seen, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with that. I think there are about 10 courses, so you were done by the end. Yeah, okay. Yeah, like that's fine. Like, but they always just show you that. They don't say that, yeah, okay, there might be 10 courses. So that's like, that would make sense that you have, hey, we'll try this. This is one flavor profile from this blah blah blah. Now you got this completely different flavor profile thing from over here, and you get the small bits and portions so that you have enough basically room in your tummy for all the different flavor experiences. I'm assuming that's roughly the like the goal there. But I mean, it looks, I'd eat it. I just want to make sure I eat it right. I appreciate the pictures though. Like, it is good to know. Like, I understand that is genuine. It's just, there's a lot more courses than, you know, your typical restaurant where it's, you know, appetizers, dinner, dessert. Oh, and coffee if you like the place and it's not super busy and it's not rude to stay. Kind of how I go. Like, if I want to stay for, like, if it's, you know, Friday night, Saturday night, whatever, you go to a nice decent restaurant, get something to eat, everything's doing good. If it's not like super busy packed or whatever, get a coffee afterwards. If they're packed and are waiting for tables, get the fuck out of there, go to 7-Eleven, get some good goddamn coffee, and then go home and enjoy it. Just to give other people the chance to experience the restaurant. Oh, there's another thing from Sauce. Canasta with truck stop food. And there's something from Locke. This looks good. I'd eat that. I'd eat I'd eat all of that. That looks good. A little compare there. Yeah, like I could, like, that's good. See, but yeah, like that would be like, you know, at the restaurant, that's your dinner. It's obviously, if it's a restaurant, you'd be missing, you'd like this lump, you'd get this, that, but like that wouldn't be there. They wouldn't give you that much mashed potatoes. Expecting you to want to get dessert, you know, they don't want to fill you up too much because then you won't get the dessert. But that looks good. I could work with that. And let's see. Oh, I just really clicked the wrong button. Holy shit, hold on. Hey, okay, didn't explode. And the lock watcher is finally getting some stuff sent into us. Let's see. Guess I'll give him a moment because it's usually a bit more than that. Less than 10 minutes to go, I'd say. A 100 course meal. Hey, you know what? If it's just a couple bites each course, that would probably work. But I'd still probably tap out by like 50. I'm just going to have to start watching Master Chef. Is that? Yeah, I've heard of that. Like, is that just the cooking thing, or do they actually like show you like how to eat it? Unmushy peas. Yes. Hey, what's up, Delta Mike? When did you get here? How have I not seen you? About 10 courses. Watching full Blues Brothers. I mean, I got like. See, my problem is like my dress clothes were purchased when I was about 75 pounds bigger. So I'm gonna be rolling in that bitch probably look like I'm wearing my dad's suit, like rocking the zoot suit. So I don't know if a nice place would accept poorly fitting, quote, nice clothes. Minky Mutu's blowing it. Jesus Christ, Minky, calm the fuck down, dude. 3 goats and a cow. No, you're good. 3 goats and a cow. I know what I've got. Well, yeah. All right, let's see what Locke's got. Then we'll start combing through all these other ones. Today's picks from Lox Peppers. These look good. I could definitely make some good food with that. It's a good harvest, too. I'll have to see how Lox are doing. Or Lox. How Hawkness, how his are doing. Thursday flood, main road covered by 5 feet of water. Holy shit, dude. That sucks, man. Oh, man. Yeah, the rain this year has been fucking intense. A box of frozen ice cubes. Are we fucking serious here? Like, I'm looking over here and I'm like, no, look, that's not AI. Like, that's real. Like, this looks real. Like, are those, like, they're not, that's not water, is it? Like, it's not, is that just a thing that, like, that can't be water because fucking this shit goes through heat cycle. Like, even if it's in a freezer truck, it still gets warmed up every once in a while. 49 cents ice cube, and it's fucking water. Oh. Like we're cooked. We're fucking doomed. Like I understand buying 2 pound, 5 pound, 10 pound. Some places you can even get 20-pound bags of ice for your coolers, for camping, for traveling, for keeping dead bodies cold because you know the freezer goes out or something. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. We still got to get to Minky Mootu's. Jesus Christ. Okay. That's really there. I mean, you're literally paying for the cardboard. That's about 49 cents in cardboard. That's in ink. That's... Well, look, there it is again, just in case you missed it the first time. 49 cents for 4 ice cubes. So they're 12 and a quarter, basically 12 cents a piece. Tax. Basically 13 cents a piece. But I mean, you're literally paying for the cardboard and it. Okay. Dude, like that's the kind of thing it'll just fucking, that could fuck your whole weekend up. Okay. All right. Let's see what the hell Mickey sent here. Alex, one unread message. Yeah, there's a bunch of it in there. Okay. There we go. This was all the courses at Heston's restaurant, the Fat Duck in England. The Mad Hatter's tea. That is like drink tea, or is that some tea biscuit thing? But I only want 1 ice cube. Yeah, well, you're going to have to stock up for the year. What the hell? What is that? Like, Is the whole thing, do you eat the whole thing, or is that just a little bit of egg stuff and kind of looks like roe? Like, is the black thing edible? There's so many fucking questions, and this is only the second course. Jesus. Food cano? Yeah, definitely food cano. Like, I dig it, but do I eat the volcano too? It almost looks like it's coated. It's either plastic or coated. You don't eat the black bit. Okay, okay. All right. So that's like a soupy, rowy kind of thing going on there. Okay, okay. Okay, yeah, I know you don't eat the rocks. Okay, is that frozen? Are these frozen treats? Like, that kind of would make sense. Frozen treat at the beach. And what is this? Like, what is this all about? Like, tell me flavors. Like, what are we working with on this thing here? That almost looks like it could be, like, fucking cucumber. Food can take you on an adventure. Nah, you're fucking kidding. Okay, alright. Let's see. You tell me what that is. We're going to go to the next one. Just be ready at your keyboard. We got questions here. Alright, we have some green leafy thing here. I believe that's meat. That's okay. And I have no idea what that is. I don't know. That almost looks like a bush, like a some kind of leafy bushy thing, like a mussel or a potato. To be honest, it was 9 years ago. I can't remember. You mother. I mean, it looks, whatever it is, like I said, I'm going to try it. I'm sure it tastes delicious, even if I don't like enjoy the flavor. It probably would still taste good, even if, I don't know, you know what I mean. Okay, an Amish bush. Okay. What we got here? We have a worm. I'm not sure if you're supposed to eat the worms. There are a bunch of them in there. I don't even know what is that. What is that? Is that like chocolate bark or something? I guess you eat around the maggots or the mealworms. Sorry, the mealworms. Like, I'm not. Oh my god. So I get it. That's the outdoors. It's like a log. My cat made some of that. Well, that's we don't that's like a log, and that's like bark. And I know they make like chocolate bark treat things because I've had some. I'm assuming you don't eat the mealworms. The menu was called The Journey. That makes sense. It was all meals during a day going on a day trip. Okay. 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 Like, what was that? Is that just like a beat? So I'm sitting there like clicking different mouse buttons, trying to like move around it to get a better view. I'll dig the plate though. That's pretty cool. Why does this stop, dude? All right. Ad started. All right. Eat it quickly before the maggots get it. Hurry, go, go. All right, we got an ad going on Twitch. We'll go back here. It looks like you just eat the bark, the log part of it. All right, let's have we still have a little bit of beer left. All right. It's a Boink $700 euro or euro Oreo. Or are we really late on the 420? Yeah, we are. Hold on. All right, another really late 420. You eat it all, like bugs and all? Rich people. Cheers, everybody. A little late. Amish bush French hors d'oeuvres. The whole lot. All right. Is that like chocolate sprinkles, or is that just actual soil that they got out back? Maybe they keep their own fresh compost. Sorry I'm late. I'll have to rewatch it tonight after bingo. Yeah, do your thing, buddy. We're around. Twitch is done with its ad. All right. So we saw the blue thing. Now we are at... kind of looks like scallops and mushrooms with more shredded tinder bark on the top and some sort of a sauce. I guess that's lightly pan seared. Okay. Okay, we gotta hurry up and get through this because I gotta get something to eat before the next stream. Cereal? What? Queen Flakes, Crispy Quackers, Pillow Puffs, Mock Munch, Brisk Bites, Serious Cereal. Alright. Well, it looks like a snail. A little bit of some kind of onion, maybe. Alright. A little bit of soup to try. I think it was discs of truffle. Okay. Looks like a white spray paint can lid and a roll of something with pot on it. Okay. I guess that's supposed to be a mossy log. It kind of looks like a fat blunt. Either way, doing alright. Doing alright. The magic fungi. Okay. Looks like flour stuff. A blob of something. Gigantic plate. Alright. Green fluid. That almost seems like a desserty kind of thing. Just ate the brown bit. Yeah, okay. Drink or broth or something? Okay. Another one of them poof things. Is this like someone just got fucking decapitated and this is the blood trail in the dirt that's like feeding a god that they're trying to resurrect or something? Is that right? Anyway, that looks good. Looks like some cakey thing, chocolate, some more of that dirt, which I'm guessing is chocolate. I think I know what those are, but I think I've only had them once or twice in my life. A beheaded alien. Yeah. Well, let's see. Somebody spit a loogie on top of a coffin? Is that what I'm looking at here? And they left one of the arms on the ground? I don't know. What is that? That is interesting. Okay. Sea foam. I don't know. There's that again. The tea. So I guess you do that thing with the tea. That looks like one of those things I used to have for drinking. You could put stacked liquors on top of each other, except the top one was a little smaller. That was one of the desserts you eat it all. Okay. Kind of looks like a little nice little soup there. Looks like some meat and veg. Presentation is nice. Yeah. All right, a little more dessert. I think one of them poof things and some more poofy boobies. And whatever that is, that almost looks like cheese crumbles. And the tea. Or some tea. Something involving tea. Alright. So yeah, I could see that. If you're just getting a bunch of tiny portions like that, but you're getting a bunch of tiny portions like that, then yeah, that's totally legit. After, okay, one more from Locke, and then we're going to get ready to wrap it up. After the flood, little froggy. He ain't give a fuck. He's like, oh no, I can go anywhere now and find all kinds of weird shit. Okay. Froggy. Froggy, Frenchie, Frenchie, Frenchie. Alright. 6F6G, what's up? Tapas style dessert. Is that what I'm thinking? Okay. PJ says just go to McDonald's afterwards. Yeah, it's a perfect topper. Yeah, well, I just had myself a $500 meal. That's, I don't, like, how much does something like what we just, like, roughly, like now, I guess nowadays, how much would a 15-ish course meal cost nowadays at a whatever Michelin restaurant? Let's see. Anything left in here? All right. One more cheers while we wait for that. And a different wine with every course. Oh, okay. Deltic says, I hate this modern designer food. It's nothing more than getting people to spend a disproportionate amount of money on something they will literally turn into shit in a short time. I think it's something like that, something you should experience at least once, just to see what it's like. See if you think you're really missing anything. Be about 12.50 euros now. Wow. Okay. Whew. The $500 meal, one burp, and you're empty. Well, that's what we just saw. It's not that you just get tiny portions. You get, like, that was almost 15 courses of tiny portions. So that would stack up pretty quick. So now I kind of get the small portion thing. But cheers, everybody. Here you go. All right. Okay. All right, we're all good there. I don't know why that says that. That's weird. Something broke somewhere. All right, anyway. Pardon me. All right, let's see. Many courses and a load of wine. Yeah, the wine definitely helps. Wine definitely would help. Adds up to one plate. That kind of looks like it. I like that portion, those portions of food. I feel like, yeah, I would definitely be very, very well fed by the end of it. And that kind of makes sense. Not only would I be well fed, but I'd be able to sample very many different diverse tastes and flavor profiles and all that shit I was saying earlier, which is something you really can't do easily at home. Like, obviously very expensive, yada yada. I get it. Fresh food, very well prepared, good, all that good stuff. But that's why I'm like, if you can do it just once, yeah, I mean, you maybe have someone else pay for it, but like, it would be interesting to have that experience. I have to say, the next day, I always think that's one expensive shit. Yeah. Yep. Literally shitting money. All the chef's work turns to shit. Yeah, I guess that is one profession that you have to realize that everything you do just turns to shit no matter what. Oh, well. A chef on TV used to dismiss foods as a good shit waiting to happen. Brian something on Ready Steady Cook, if I recall. A good shit waiting to happen. Suppose so. Wow, Fat Duck website says 200 to 365 pounds per person plus drinks. Okay. I was looking at it at first. I'm like, wow, they're trying to get really, really big people in there. But oh no, not that pounds. The other pounds. Okay. 99 bad. Well, did I miss much? Stuck changing oil on the tractor. Regrettably, you've missed most of the stream because I am getting ready to bounce off of here in a minute. That being said, I'll be starting a scum stream in about 45 minutes that's been posted. And this will actually redirect to that if you know, if anybody's just hanging out or doing whatever. But yeah, we are going to go ahead and close it down for the evening so I can go get myself sorted for the next stream, get everything going. So, I appreciate everybody hanging out this evening. We'll see some of you in a little while, and the rest I'll see you when you see you. Me and my dad are hitting the range tomorrow, so I doubt I'll be doing a scum stream, but who knows? We'll see how long that lasts. I don't know how long we'll be there. Guess you have to watch the real one. Yeah, my apologies, sir. Yeah, we're starting a little early whilst Clive's doing his thing. So, all right, everybody. I'll talk to you next time, or like I said, later on. So be groovy to each other, and I am out of here in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See ya.